Hey everybody, Hope and David here. And she just made me watch quite a bit of King Cobra
JFS.
for the last
Hour.
couple hours. There was quite a bit. Go ahead and tell me what you think first.
I find his videos entertaining. I just think he's an interesting individual. I know a lot of people give him shit. Trolls troll him all the time, and I think that's bullshit. You know, at heart, he's a decent human being. I don't think he deserves all the shit he gets. I'll say I'm a fan. I do enjoy his content. I think it's entertaining for the most part. It does shock me that he gets all the views that he does get, but I mean that's just that's just him. He manages to have that aura about him, which it still intrigues me that he's as popular as he is. Like, I mean, good for him. That's awesome. It's just some people just don't get it. I've encountered a lot of people that just don't get it. But I would say I'm a fan. I enjoy his shit. Do I watch it all the time? No, because you can only take so much of Cobra. I'm just gonna be honest. I can watch him in sparely.
That's an understatement.
But overall, like I like him. You know, he's a unique individual.
I want to start off by saying I've worked with mentally handicapped people for about 6 years. I went to school for it, and so I have a high tolerance, I guess. I don't like the videos where he's screaming and just throwing a fit and yelling at inanimate objects. I get enough of that at work. You know what I'm talking about. And I know I'm in the minority here when I say I like the videos where he's calm, chill. When he's calm and chill, the videos, the cooking videos, I just can't do. But that's with everything. The Food Network, I can't do.
I love Food Network.
Oh my goodness.
I could really watch the Food Network all day.
That's with everybody though. I'm not just a fan of people like that cook and sit there and stare at their food, and I get hungry. I'm fat. But he seems like a nice guy when he's calm, cool, and
oh yeah, he's chill. Like, I've talked to him a few times.
He seems like a genuinely good dude. It's just people. It seems like they like to stir him up and get him going. And
oh yeah, that's basically a lot of them like to do that to him, and I feel bad for him.
And make him have a fit. Those ain't really the ones I care for. But I like the one where, because it's just the yelling thing. I don't like yelling. I don't like when people argue and stuff like that. And he gets so mad and worked up on there. And it's just like, God, dude, that's.
You need to smoke a joint.
Calm down. And is drinking. I feel bad for him in a lot of ways.
I think a lot of people, some people do. There's some people who just are assholes.
Yeah, like I genuinely feel bad for the guy. There's a lot of videos that are up that I don't think should be up, but he's gonna do what he's gonna do. I don't hate the guy by any means at all. It's just I don't know. It's not really that he's being taken advantage of, because he's obviously not. But he lets himself get worked up, and it comes out on camera, and that's for me, anyways, that's not what I like, because it seems like you're opening yourself up to a lot. But when he's calm, chill, and relaxed, those are the ones I like, because then he seems like a good dude. I mean he I don't know him. She,
I've talked to him a
maybe
few times. He's a fun to talk to. I'll say that. He was actually on Mormo's birthday live stream. Make sure to check that out. We should have watched that. I think that would have been interesting to watch, to give you more, because that was a good live stream. That was a really fun live stream. But overall, I say Cobra's, he's an interesting individual. I watch him from a time to time. I don't get all the trolling on his part. I think it's bullshit. Especially you're basically antagonizing a disabled person. That's fucked up. You don't do that. Like, I don't get if that's your kick, if that's what makes you happy, and
there's something
wrong with you. Like, you're literally a piece of shit.
that ain't
like
cool.
People like that hate themselves. That's pretty much, they hate themselves, so let's make fun of this special person, basically, to make myself feel better. It's like, that's not cool. It's not cool. I don't understand that. I will never understand why people do that.
He has a cool ass good guitar.
His guitar is dope. I'm still trying to figure out how the bearded dragon got out of the apartment. Yeah, did I tell you that the bearded dragon running away?
You said something about it.
Yeah, this bearded dragon ran away, and we're like, what the fuck? And all the troll was saying he killed it or some bullshit like that. I'm like, Cobra wouldn't do that too. He loves animals, so he wouldn't. I don't think he would do that at all. But I miss. I forget what the fuck was that. Was it Spike? No, was it Bubbles? It was something along those lines. It was a name.
We established it was a name. but yeah, he has a cool guitarist.
There's like 3 or 4 documentaries about him.
Yeah, we watched one of those a while back. I mean, he seems like a genuinely alright guy.
He makes music. Some of his music. I can't say anything good about the music. I'm sorry.
The guitar playing.
The guitar playing was good, but the lyrics are kind of.
But yeah, I mean, he seems like a nice guy. I mean, I'm not going to say anything bad about him because, like I said a few minutes ago, I worked with disabled people for 6 years, and I went to school for it, and so it's just, I feel bad for him. More than anything, really. And it's sad that he opens himself up enough for people to troll him, as y'all call it. I just call it just being a fucking dick.
Yeah, it's like,
if you want to come after me, all right, but don't do it online. I live in New Albany, Indiana. Come over here and kick my ass, dare ya. But yeah, it's. I feel bad for him because of the trolls, but I see, because he opens himself up a lot, and I wish he had a little more self-control over himself. And it's just, which I know he can't help it. I know that, but it's just, I like his calmer videos when he's being cool with stuff
just
like that.
Chill and just like that's
And the drinking thing, I kind of feel real bad for him on.
His drink combos and his food.
Oh man, it was rough.
Some of them I would be like, all right, I try that. Some of them, just like,
I would not. You couldn't pay me enough to try some of it.
I think he did some with Spam once.
He had Spam on there on that one that we were fixing to watch, but then I seen how long it was. I'm like, can we watch anything else? But yeah, I mean, my thoughts on King Cobra. He's not a bad guy. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but he could probably say the same thing about me. You know, he, like I said before, that's kind of my main thought on him. He don't seem like a bad guy. He just lets people get him,
Get under his skin.
yeah, you know, get all up his ass and everything else about it. And that I don't get. I won't ever get that.
Mm-hmm.
But he seems like a good guy. I mean, that's kind of my thoughts on it. You got anything to ask me about
overall? No, overall, I don't really get some of the hate for him. I don't get the trolling for him. I get why people do it, to get him worked up and to get a rise out of him, which I don't agree with. I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's wrong.
If you do that, you're just a piece of shit human, and you should go 12 feet under. But that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like all right. I mean,
the times I interacted with him, he was always chill with me. So
yeah, so I mean, he seems like he's one of those guys where if you're cool with, if you're cool with him, he's cool with you. But yeah, man, he gets really worked. I don't know if that's when he's drinking.
I think it's a little bit of drinking and other stuff. But yeah. But we hope you guys enjoyed this video on King Cobra Jada.
I mean, this wasn't a movie or anything or wrestling or anything like how we normally do. But she been wanting me to watch this fella for a while.
If there's any other channels you want us to give our thoughts on, let us know in the comments. You can also request us to, if there's requests you want us to do on a Pacific channel.
I'm not going to say anything bad about anyone. I just want to get that out there.
Depending who it is with me, but that's just me.
I tried to look for the good in everybody. So I mean, I'm not going to really say anything bad towards anyone unless they're just egregiously terrible. I mean, a lot of these people is people that she's introduced me to, like Mormo. He's something else. He's
I love Mormo.
He's a nice guy. He's cool.
I got a Mormo tattoo.
I've seen. You got a King Cobra one too.
I do. That one's kind of fucked up. I was doing that one. I think he was on that live stream too. He might have been. I can't remember. I was drunk. But yeah.
But a lot of these people she's introduced me to, I mean, I've never really been a YouTube person. I'm not gonna lie. I watch YouTube for, music videos because I'm old, and I like old music videos.
See, I grew up with YouTube. Like I was like 13, 12, watching YouTube videos, discovering AVGN and all them people and all that, and other YouTubers and all that shit. So I grew up with YouTube. YouTube's my shit. YouTube's like my cable, basically.
I mean, I know to her it seems like I look down on YouTubers, but it ain't the case. It's never really been my cup of tea, and it's hard for me to wrap my head around it because the way that I've always been is, and I know very few people agree with me, is if you don't, because I got picked on a lot in school, so I understand a lot of where King Cobra is coming from. But to me, the way my philosophy,
people didn't really fuck with me because I was tall.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I was I was short. But I got picked on a lot for being slow and the speech impediment, obviously, being short and being honestly a little bit kind of ugly, seriously.
No.
But yeah.
No.
But I'm just telling you what I got picked on for, dude. Just let me go ahead and finish. But I got picked on a lot, so I get a lot where he's coming from. It's just my philosophy has always been, okay, well, if I won't get picked on if I don't draw attention to myself. So my thing has always been just kind of keep a low profile and don't get out much. But since I'm doing YouTube and I'm with a YouTuber, then she's introduced me to these people. Like Mormo, he's an alright guy. King Cobra seems okay. But it's
Chris Dreyer.
Chris Dreyer, he's okay. When I say okay, that's just because I mean I don't know you on a personal level. You're all right in my book.
Khaki pants dry.
So don't take any offense to any of when I say you're all right. I just mean I don't know you in person. But
Anthony Shabbat. I don't think you watch any of him, have you?
No.
I'll have to show him next. He would get a kick out of that. If you want us to review Anthony Chabot's channel, send us a request. That'd be awesome.
But it's out of my comfort zone, I guess you could kind of say. Like, I turned out to be okay on camera, but that's because of the 15 years of wrestling and being on TV. But I wasn't Dave Cole. I was, either Delilah Reigns or I was Dirty Dave or, or anything else I did that got me on TV or on DVDs or anything really. That's how I got used to being on camera. And I think, oddly enough, it translates to this, but my thing was always keep a low profile, don't give anyone a reason to say anything to me, but now I'm older and
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, really, yeah. And also, I don't let a lot get under my skin. Obviously, when you're a wrestler, you get used to, things getting thrown at you. Bullpen terrifies me. He scares me to this day.
That's something a series we could do is like wrestling stories, like about wrestlers you got in the ring with, or like something like that. I think it'd be a cool series to talk about.
I mean,
but anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you all next time. See y'all later. Bye.
Later. Bye.